Hey, what's shaking? I'm down here at Ralph's Joy Living with Ralph. How you
I
doing,
think I
Ralph?
interrupted the filming with my hand. Sorry about that. Somebody told me not to bang on the countertop, so I'll try not to
Yeah.
do that.
So I love your shop down here.
Thank you.
Now, you also have another shop
In Tiffin,
in Tiffin.
and
Yeah.
and you asked me before the interruption. It was 600 square feet back in the
Wow,
day
was it?
when my dad opened. It was called Ralph's Maytag, 1950
Oh, okay,
established.
that's what I remember. Yeah, appliances.
And it had two appliances in the showroom.
Yes.
And then he would know come Friday if he'd be in business the following Monday. Once you know, somebody
Wow,
would walk in and buy a wringer washer. And
that's
that kept
right.
him in business another week. And then 1952, my parents were married. And so they worked together side by side as long as I can remember. And of course, when I got married, my poor wife didn't have a chance because if you marry your wife, you obviously work with her.
That's
So
right.
poor Julie, who used to sell wine in Ontario,
Really?
I met her on a ski trip in New
Wow,
York, and I
wow.
recruited her, and she is an amazing, the best salesperson I've ever met. My wife, by the way,
Yeah.
she sold me for sure,
Uh-huh.
but she had a knowledge of wine.
Yes.
And we put our passions together. I was designing kitchens before I met Julie. When we
Okay.
got married, and you'll love the story. This was called Ralph's Maytag Home Appliance Store.
Okay.
Maytag Company before Whirlpool bought
Right.
Maytag,
Right.
they were going to put a Maytag store in Fremont.
Were they really?
Put a Maytag store in Whirlpool country, which is kind of odd, right?
Yes.
And I had to protect my own, so I said, well, it has to be me.
Mm-hmm.
So they forced us to grow. So I bought this building, and it had the Maytag carpet and all the Maytag things here. And I only could sell Maytag brands,
Mm-hmm.
but I could sell kitchen cabinets. So that's what I did. This kitchen you see here today is the original kitchen,
Oh,
from
yes.
1993 ish, in there somewhere. And Julie had 20 feet of space back here, which I made for her with glass shelves. But she loves gadgets. She loves to cook and has a passion for setting the table and
Yes.
breaking bread with friends and family. So it's kind of a little hobby. Didn't really pay much attention to it, but I thought, how can we sell more kitchen cabinets? Well, let's do cooking classes, and you're going to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
these.
yeah.
And this is how it got started. And once you know, we made so many great relationships in downtown Fremont. I shouldn't say downtown, but Fremont in general. Just having cooking classes,
Mm-hmm.
and before you know it, hey Ralph, give me an estimate, and I'm selling kitchen after kitchen just based on these cooking classes.
Yeah.
And that's when the light bulb really went off, thinking if it works in Fremont, it has to work in my hometown. So we bought the building where my dad started, and way back, and bought that and expanded our store. So we have 16,000 square feet in
Oh, boy.
Tiffin
Wow.
with an offsite warehouse, and we have 2,500 square feet here. Both stores are just as nice, just two different kinds of stores.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just letting the Fremont folks know, we do invite you to come over to Tiffin sometime, but we have
Uh-huh.
mattresses, we have appliances,
Oh,
we
okay. You
have
still got that there.
we have TVs, kitchen cabinetry, obviously, and there's over
Wow.
9,000 items. It's just a much bigger space than our
Yeah,
Fremont store.
right.
So anyway, just thought I'd throw it out there.
That
We'd love
is
to have you
cool.
come over.
Yeah,
Love to have you come over
heck yeah, I
sometime
want
and
to check that
take a
out.
look at it.
I'd love to
Yeah.
see that.
So
And yeah, I love seeing you guys got so many different types of wine. So is it your wife that picks them out, or you guys?
she does. She has a great knowledge with wine. She does all the buying and on housewares
Wow.
and the wine. But we are the only appliance store in the nation. It's always fun to say this,
Uh-huh.
with a wine and beer license.
Really?
Yeah, it is something. It's our claim to fame,
That's
and
cool.
you can tell all your friends it's right here in downtown in Tiffin, because I don't have
Right,
appliances here
right.
now. But point is, it is a unique store.
It is a very unique store.
If
It looks like you're in somebody's house in one section, and then in another section you're at a retail shop, and then one section is just a wine store. And I like how you still have some of the Maytag appliances in here, and
that's an original refrigerator, by the way.
yeah, that is really neat. Wow. So
Yeah.
yeah, but one of the things I love down here, I love getting these
The Frappe Vino.
Frappe Vino.
It's the best wine slush that you'll ever have.
Come down and get one of these for sure.
This is an Ohio company too.
It is.
Out of Cleveland, and we have sold this product, I would say, Chagrin Falls, right there,
Yeah, right there.
for probably, I don't know, 12, 15 years. But you can take any bottle of wine. We like the raspberry Riesling. That seems to be our go-to.
Yep.
The Breidenball Roadhouse Red is also a great choice.
That's one of my favorite right there.
But you take one bottle of wine, one bag of Frappe Vino, mix it together.
Right in the bag, right?
Yep. And then you fill up a bottle of wine. I'm sorry, a bottle of water. All right, and you mix it in there.
Okay.
And you throw it in the freezer, and it makes this slush. And
it is so good.
it's just delicious, so refreshing.
It's delicious. Oh man, I love it. I actually got some in the freezer right now.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, bought some the other day and got it in there ready to go. So I'm ready to rip into it.
Whenever you have friends over and you offer, some wine, and if they say, "Oh, I don't drink wine," you say, "Oh, really?
Try this."
And you bring this out,
Yeah,
and I
it's
guarantee
a
you
little
they're going to
slushy.
love that. It's just like dessert. It's delicious.
So so we want to invite people to come down here. Where are we at? And here in downtown.
This is 113 South
113
Front
South.
Street. Supposedly, I don't know this for a fact, but it's supposedly one of the oldest buildings, if not the oldest building in downtown Fremont. And very proud of it. There's a full upstairs, which the same height ceilings I have downstairs, I have upstairs. There's a lot of potential for the future to do something spectacular upstairs, which, I'm the entrepreneur. I can't seem to stop. But no, it is a great store. And it's just going to get better and better. Leanne Wilson is an amazing merchandiser. She's our manager here. She just does amazing work.
Yes.
And most of you know Leanne. And
yes.
we're just so proud to have her represent us over here.
Good. Well, man, it was great talking to you, Ralph.
Yeah,
and
thank
learn
you.
a little bit about
Thank
the
you.
business, and I'll be there. Check out Tiffin.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, this is Ralph down at Ralph's Joy of Living, 113 South Front Street. Come check him out.
Thank you.
All right.